Hello my dear friends and welcome to StudyIQ. I am Joycey Joy and today in this lecture we will discuss about the Supreme Court's decision to stop Maharashtra EWS or economically weaker session quota in admissions to PG medical colleges. So if we look at the current affairs, the Supreme Court has recently said that the 10% of EWS, that is economically weaker session quota, cannot be applied to the PG medical courses in Maharashtra for the academic year 2019-20. So we will analyze the Supreme Court decision in this lecture. We will also understand in depth what is the current affair, what is the background of the case, and we will also analyze 124th Constitutional Amendment Bill. And we will also discuss about the status of government medical colleges and the status of reservations in the state of Maharashtra. So this is a very important topic for your UPSC preparations because 124th Constitutional Amendment Bill, which provides for 10% of reservation based on EWS, that is economically weaker session quota, has been recently passed by the Parliament and it has become a Constitutional Amendment Act. So this is a very important amendment in the Constitution given the fact that there are previous Supreme Court judges which we have already discussed in a different lecture. So if you want to know the entire details of 124th Constitutional Amendment Bill, you can find the video on our channel StudyIQ about the 10% reservation to the EWS or the economically weaker session, where I have discussed about all the cases and the Supreme Court verdicts in previous cases, what is the background, everything I have explained in detail, so you can find it. But here we will be analyzing what was the rationale of Supreme Court by giving a verdict that 10% of EWS quota cannot be applied in PG courses, that is postgraduate courses in the medical colleges in the state of Maharashtra. So in your mains examination, if UPSC asks you a question to analyze the 10% EWS quota, you can quote this example of the Supreme Court and the present status of various educational institutions or job or representation of different reserved categories in different jobs and educational sector, etc. So you can quote this. So this is going to be a very important topic. So let us begin, but before that, this is our channel StudyIQ and we are providing pen drive courses for various competitive examinations including SSC and bank courses, UPSC optionals, SSC JE courses, teaching examination, railway examination, defense examinations, RBI grade B, NABARD, UGC NET, UPSC Civil Service Examination, CLAT exams for various state PO for various professional courses. You can visit our website www.studyiq.com for more details, or you can call to any of these numbers for more information. So let us start. Let us first understand what is the current affair, what was the verdict of the Supreme Court in this regard. So the Supreme Court recently said that 10% of EWS quota, that is economically weaker session quota. So what is this EWS quota? It provides for 10% of reservation to economically weaker sessions within the forward class. Now there are various reservations for OBC, for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, etc. And those who are excluded from these reservations are the forward class. So recently, the Parliament has passed a bill that provides for a 10%. So the Supreme Court recently said this 10% of EWS quota, which belongs to the forward class, cannot be applied to the PG courses, that is postgraduate courses in medical colleges in the state of Maharashtra for this academic year, that is 2019-20. Now, if we analyze what is a rationale or what is a reason behind this verdict, we will see that the admission process to the medical colleges for PG courses had started long before the provision came into force. So, this provision of providing 10% of reservations for the economically weaker sessions within the forward class was passed by the Parliament on January 9th of 2019. So, Supreme Court states that the process of admissions to PG courses in the medical colleges in Maharashtra started long back before this bill was passed in the Parliament. So that is the first reason why this cannot be applied. And secondly, the Supreme Court also stated that the 10% of EWS quota cannot be granted at the cost of others. That is, suppose there are 100 seats and let us assume that 50 seats out of this 100 are already reserved for SCs, STs and OBCs. Now what is remaining is 50. So if 10% of seats are given to the economically weaker session, again 10 seats would be deducted from this 50 seats. Now what is available is 40 seats. Now only 40 seats are available for the open category or for the general category who does not belong to economically weaker session. So Supreme Court has to be created. So if this 10% of EWS quota has to be given, for that purpose an additional 10% seats has to be created, and this 10% cannot be carved out of the already existing. So this others. So this verdict of the Supreme Court is a relief to the general category students. Otherwise already there is an existing reservation for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and also for the OBC. Within the forward class for economically weaker session would provide lesser opportunities for the open category. Now let us come to the status of medical seats in the state of Maharashtra. So in the state of Maharashtra there are colleges. So in government medical colleges in the state of Maharashtra, the total number of seats are 972, and out of this 972, 233 belongs to general category, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, OB. So this is usual reservation quota which is already existing. So 50% reserved for, that is a number of 156 seats to socially and economically backward category. So this is through a state ordinance. So state ordinance provides for a 16%, that is 156 seats to socially and educationally backward category. Now on the top of all of this, a 10% of reservation has been provided by the central accounts for 97 seats, that is 10% of 900 economically weaker session. Now if we see, the total number of seats are 972. So less 50% for SC, STs and OBCs will amount to 486. So remaining is 486 seats. Now if we subtract 156 seats which are provided for socially and educationally backward within the state through a state ordinance, it accounts for 330 seats. Now if we deduct the additional 97, that is through EWS, the total number of seats available to general category would be merely 233 seats. So this is the situation. So after deducting all these quotas and reservations, what is available to the general category is only 233 seats. Now let us come to EWS. EWS is economically weaker sessions reservations. So a constitutional amendment bill was introduced in the parliament, that is the 124th constitutional amendment bill, and this was passed by the parliament on January 9th 2019. So it means that it has become an act after getting the assent from the president. So this is a constitutional amendment act which provides for 10% of reservations to the economically weaker sessions within the forward class. So according to this provision, 10% of seats or quotas has to be provided to the PG courses throughout the country in medical colleges, in government medical colleges. And the state of Maharashtra decided to implement this 10% quota or reservations for economically weaker sessions, and the students had challenged the decision. We have seen what is the state of the seats available in the state of Maharashtra. So after deducting all these quotas, only 233 out of 972 seats are available for general category, and that is the reason the open category or the general category students had challenged this decision. This is because almost 76% of the seats would go for quotas and reservations, and only merely 24% of seats are available to the open category or to the general category. So students challenged this, and now the Supreme Court has come with the verdict that this 10% cannot be implemented in the medical colleges in Maharashtra. You can find the PDF of this lecture on our website www.studyiq.com. You can follow my Facebook page for more video updates. You can also write to me at joycey.studyiq@gmail.com for any of your queries and clarifications. Thank you.